Hey everybody, welcome to our 10th episode of our Cyberpunk Red Night City Discordance campaign. Now, we left off last session with Z running her little excursion on the bank's net architecture. She just got caught by some black ice, a hellhound actually, to be specific, and it just managed to attack her. Let's pick up there and see how she fares. So as the digital fire washes over you, you basically just summon the program to protect yourself, and it just basically both the attack and your defense pixelate. So here's the unfortunate part. Armor has a res of 7, which means that's how many hit points it has essentially, and I just dealt 8. So you take 4 less, you only take 4 health as you just this pain shoots through your head. But your armor program also gets essentially disintegrated. You have another net action. That's only one that you've done so far. You can attempt to slide.
Sure, why not? Because at this point, there's no way in hell I'm beating that thing.
Yeah, that thing's rough.
Which is going to suck because I have to come back up through it too.
True story.
Unless I can Vriz bolt it out of existence. Or find whoever's controlling it and kill them.
Oh, once it's let loose on the net, it stays there.
Even if you take out the node?
You can't take out the node. Like, you can't... Well, she could get down to the bottom and write a virus to fuck up the pathways.
Oh, I'm going to.
She get to the node and write herself in as being able to be there and bypass it completely?
That's possible.
Like trick the program, basically?
She can make a virus to try that. It might be difficult, though. So you have to roll against the program's perception plus 1d10. What'd you get? You got a 6.
6. And if I have to, I'll use fucking dice.
You're going to need to because it has a higher perception. Yeah, its perception is a 6.
Yeah, can you not roll these ever again?
Go ahead and re-roll. 12.
That's a good roll.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all.
Yeah, for once. Knock
your player dice down to an 8, and let's see what happens.
You're never allowed to random roll this shit again, Ray.
Oh, no, this one isn't random. This is actually a packet from El Tosorian Games. I rolled a 1.
Finally.
It goes to lunge past you as you slide through this level of the net architecture and get down to the one below it.
Bye.
The level below, so you see a control node against the wall, and you can see that the threads that come from this node are attached to portions right by the door and right by the main lobby cashier station.
Okay. I need to get the information on the account that I have, drain that fucking account, and find out who made the last deposit.
So the rows of the file cabinets are right beyond the control node. Do you want to skip the control node and just use ID and go through the files?
I mean, I could do that.
You can't go to the control node if you wish.
Well, and that would give me access to even more data that I can then sell.
Yes.
And come away with some cash off this.
Yes.
On top of whatever I drain out of that account to then split 5 ways.
Also, yes.
6 ways. 6. I have a manager.
I mean,
yeah, I'm going to take control of that node.
For now. Go ahead and roll your interface.
I'm also spending 3 luck.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
16.
Your node is mine.
The control node is controlling 2 automated turrets inside the main lobby. And then you get, then you get access to the files that are here as well.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm not here to hurt people. I'm just here to steal money from very bad people. And maybe some other very bad people.
Yeah, this is just a small, like, out of the way, little time credit union bank branch. Like,
that's fine.
Opening up automated turret fire on the clerks here is really going to hurt any corporation. I mean, you could, though, if you want to. I mean, it is Night City. Shit
Certainly
happens.
would require a great deal of hiring.
No, Z's not that much of an asshole.
Everybody knows it's more expensive to hire a new employee than to retain one you already have.
Yep.
Yeah,
and to be fair, CD's not in her ear whispering to kill them all.
I would never.
Okay, Double O Lizard King.
Say it out loud where the person could hear it.
Double O Lizard King.
But yeah, I'm gonna take all the information I can get, drain that bank account. Who made the last deposit?
So you have the name Malcolm Jones, right? That's the one you guys got from what was written inside of the sniper rifle case.
Right.
When you get to the account information itself, it's no Malcolm Jones. This is a Militech corporate account.
That's what I thought.
There are notes in the account. First off, the guy who is operating the account is named David Moses.
Okay.
There's a note set in the account in the comment section that there will be receiving 10 payments of 30,000 euro bucks for immediate disbursement. There are no dates for scheduled, but it's a note that when these disbursements comes through, they should be automatically approved.
Okay. Have they come through yet?
Reroute them,
The first one
motherfuckers.
has. There's 9 remaining, and that disbursement's already gone.
Is there a way I can cause the disbursements to be made now from where I'm at?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can write a virus that can kind of infiltrate the accounts payable and ship
Yep.
them all out.
Doing it now.
Okay, so for this type of thing, this is going to be a total of fucking ridiculous amount of euro bucks. So there was 300,000 originally. You're going to drain this corporate account. Now, I do have to say this, as always when this sort of thing occurs. Are you sure you want to steal nearly $300,000, 270,000 euro bucks from Militech?
Well, to be fair, unless
To
they
be
can
fair.
find
To be
me,
fair,
unless they can find me through the bank, they shouldn't be able to know it was me.
In theory.
Well,
I mean, that's a great stance to take.
Or
I'm
since
gonna.
I've already turned off the security cameras,
yeah, you have already.
I could have the ATM just start spitting out the cash.
Sure, but that's going to have somebody probably call corporate security. I mean, you know they can't turn the turrets on you. You already deactivated those.
Yeah. They also can't see me.
Correct.
I'm not here.
Fuck it, live dangerously. It's my motto. Punch the shark. Come on, do it.
I mean, they also did send them to go after
Ray's
the
face is
song
off
brag.
screen because he's laughing at us.
I'm writing
yes.
something.
I'll give you this. I don't know enough about Cyberpunk to say that you're right or that you're wrong, but I do play a lot of Shadowrun, and I know, I know
story.
in that game they can trace you.
So here's the thing. Y'all been fucking around with Continental Brands, causing some black guys and shit. That's fine. And like even DM Brands, you know, the musical label that TNT is signed to, you know, like when
Yeah,
you're
we're
like,
just starting with them.
you're like, it could be a trap. They could kill me. And CD's like, that seems a waste because it would be. But that's not stealing $270,000. That's personal when you steal that much money.
Hey, the brighter we burn, the shorter it might be.
How-
but we're gonna leave
whatever.
a mark either way.
Very true. However, if you get a nice cloak check, you should be fine. And you've got 8 dice to make sure you get a perfect cloak check. So I mean, there's
Right.
that.
And however many luck points you got left.
Yep.
Also,
one.
if you
I have
wanna-
one luck left.
If you want to take example from CD Driver likes to think of himself as like Robin Hood. I might steal that money. I certainly wouldn't keep it for myself.
I mean, to be fair, I would be dispersing it amongst the band. It's not keeping it for myself.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're
have
gonna
missed
have
my
a
point.
field day, fucking propping some people up.
You have missed
That
my
bum
point.
on the bench probably could use 100 grand. I'm just saying.
I didn't
Right.
even keep
True.
the food I bought with my own money. So,
That's true.
Well, there was Continental Brands, so I mean,
one corp is just as good as any other.
yeah.
True. And we are kind of against all corps.
Also, I've seen hackers, and the story starts with a guy stealing a bunch of money from the bank. So I'm just
Right.
that's
across
gonna
state
be-
lines, no less.
Right. That's
It's
the
It's
last
just
thing.
it's across the street from you,
So a couple options
but he
you
was
have.
doing it across state lines.
If you want to kind of redisperse all the Militech payments, you can put them to people who have like negative balances in this bank. Like
Well,
you
that
can
is
pay off
true.
all their debts.
True. I can
I mean,
absolutely
ultimately, we need to wipe out like student debt and mortgages.
Aren't we all just trying
yeah.
to be like Tyler Durden?
do that. Nobody talks about Fight Club. Yeah, let's do that.
didn't.
Let's force it all through, disperse it amongst who needs it here. Whatever's left over, take back to the band. Take what information I can.
His
Sell
name's
it on the
Robert
market.
Paulson.
His name was Robert Paulson.
His name was Robert Paulson.
And then I'll blow through 8 fucking dice for a cloak check.
All right, so you have to write a virus. This takes two turns essentially to do this. Now, mind you, since you slid past the black ice, the Hellhound just has gone back into a holding pattern. It doesn't chase you. Slide works to basically make it as if it goes back to its previously stated programming. So it just stays on that floor. Otherwise, it would chase you throughout the net architecture, by the way.
Right.
And that can get really bad if you just jack out in a hurry because it can hit you with all its effects at once.
I could have left my Hellhound. If I had brought my Hellhound, I could have left my Hellhound up there to fucking deal with it.
Well, Hellhounds are anti-personnel, not anti-program. You'd want an anti-program Black Ice.
Which I think I also bought an anti-program one.
I think you did too. So
Because I said, fuck you.
you want to start writing this virus. It's going to take you 2 turns as you're kind of down there in the depths and the guts of this net architecture. I need you to roll a interface check. The difficulty is going to be, well, I'd say probably about a 10 to 12.
Make it happen, Captain. You can do it.
Nope.
Dice.
Take a dice. So I might have a thing for that. Nope, that's cloak check. Nope, that's Pathfinder.
If you want to spend your last luck point, we'll let you succeed with the virus.
Yeah, let's make the virus happen. I'm
All
helping
right.
these people come hell or fucking high water if I have to go through 6 more fucking dice to do it.
Spend your last luck, and you will get a leftover total of about 2,000 euro bucks.
It's done. Cool. 2,000 euro bucks. I'm sure we can find fucking homeless shelters to give that to, too.
Yeah, it's right next. It's right next to you on the bench.
Essentially, you set it off to go once you leave. Now you have to leave back through the net architecture. You got your virus up and running. It seems to be infecting the architecture as you had planned. Now it's leaving.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak back up and try to get past that fucking Hellhound again.
So luckily, when you pass through this node and all the other nodes, like you don't have to redo the passwords. You're already broken through. You'll already know the password. But that Hellhound's just 1 floor above you. So as soon as you slide on through, it's that speed check again.
Yay!
Come on.
Oh! So it does not get to attack you. I'm assuming you're just leaving.
Yeah, bye.
All right, so you go to the next floor. You just kind of jet through, like your avatar in your mind's eye is just sinking through floors in the net architecture. But that Hellhound is just crashing through them, chasing after you, almost like Pac-Man. It's almost humorous. It's just spraying like digitized fire everywhere, just melting through the walls of the architecture. You get to the password level, the next floor, which is the 3rd floor. It comes in right after you. You slide to the control node level, right above you. It's right after you. Slide to the main area, and your awareness gets pulled back to where the where the ATM is, and just as you're at that access point, it gets to you again. Now, it's going to go first once you get here. That's a given, because you have to take an actual action to jack out, so it gets to attack you. So,
I also need to roll a cloak at some point.
that's going to be another action. So you have to spend 2 net actions, 1 to do your cloak, 2, because otherwise people are going to know exactly who you are and what you did, and 2, you have to jack out as an action. Now, there's no roll for that one. It just requires an action. So for this first slide of actions, this first slurry, it goes first. So go ahead and roll your interface as a defense, and I will roll its attack.
There we go. What? I'm like, you need to go?
Ooh, a 12 and a 12. You are the hero of the story. I will let the bump go to you. So as it breathes fire, you manage to just throw yourself off to the side, your avatar anyways, and you can do an action to do your cloak. So go ahead and roll your cloak and add +2 to it.
Well,
So
that's not a
12?
perfect cloak. I need a perfect one to get out of here.
No, it'll work. It's just that's the difficulty for anybody. It'll work. That's the difficulty for anybody to try to detect what you did in here. So a 12 is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And you're only leaving with $2,000.
Yeah, because everything else is
200
already
grand.
done. Well, 270, but who's counting? Only Militech,
Which is a bit of a problem.
right?
Hey,
wanna
it's
go
not,
for
like,
hire?
it's not like you. It's not like you stole a mech.
It's true. It's not
Not
like
in
I
this
stole a
game.
mech.
And
Yeah.
Not in this game, anyways.
I didn't steal a mech in any game. I have not stolen a mech.
I will advise you, should you run into any mechs, have somebody who knows acid spray. Because that shit's fucking awesome.
That's just brutal.
All right, so you get your next action. You can use it to jack out.
Bye.
All right, as you go, it gets 1 more off.
As a matter of point of contention, that was not a mech. That was a drone. You guys haven't
my
encountered a
bad.
mech yet, but they are in the game.
Well, let's hope we don't ever fucking deal with one.
Yeah, probably
All right,
won't.
so Z will take 9 as she leaves to the brain pan.
Ow.
As the feedback from the Hellhound just races through your brain like electric fire. You feel your cyber deck under your fingers get hot, but the insulation wiring does its trick. It does not catch fire.
Thank
and
God.
you jack out.
That new wiring, baby.
Whew.
Game changer right there.
And I got tons of it.
Since I'm here and I've got the bum sleeping next to me, you said I walk out with how much, Ray?
have
After
two-
my
two-
virus does everything?
You have $2,000.
$2,000
Yep.
and a bunch of data.
Yeah, the data you can sell is probably gonna be worth around 2,500.
Yeah, the bum gets $2,000. Just look at him, figure out what his agent number is. He gets $2,000.
You kind of like nudge him. He's like, what? Oh, takes another sip. You want some?
What's your agent number, bub?
Huh?
What's your agent number?
Oh, okay, yeah. You see him kind of fumble into this like greasy jacket he's wearing. He pulls out his agent, punches it up and shows it to you.
Type it in, shift the $2,000 over, get up and walk away.
So when should I expect you to call? And here's a ding. He's like, what? Oh my God, thank you. And as you walk away, he's like, holy shit, I'm gonna buy the biggest bottle ever.
Randolph!
Mind
We're
you,
back!
We're
doing
back.
all of this without wearing my mask.
Okay. But luckily you
I
turn
don't
off
want
the
them to link it
cameras.
to the band.
Yeah, and you turned off the camera, so that's all good. Yeah, if you wear your mask and like this guy just got gifted $2,000 and he's talking about this really cool masked lady he saw, that could be a problem if Militech knew who you were. So
Yep.
yeah.
I'm just a random African American woman.
So you slide away back to the hotel.
Yep.
So as you walk in, you'll kind of feel like you got a little blood out of your nose and like your ear from we got zapped to the brain pan. But it's not that bad. Your headache has pretty much faded by the time you get back. You're just kind of dabbing at your nose to get the last of the blood away.
The dome piece.
Do I smell that ozone type of thing with the wire?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop, look over my shoulder. What the fuck you do? I just installed that shit.
Sorry, Hellhound.
Huh? Is it fried or just warm?
Just
It's just
warm.
warm.
A little bit of a headache. I'm getting a fucking beer.
I
Mind
got
you, I'm coming back
painkillers.
in, no mask, nothing. I'm
I
good.
also got painkillers.
So we need to call up, what the fuck's his name? No, literally, this is Z, just like as she's laying down. We need to call whoever has the fucking phone number for the dude from Songray, because I know who fucking paid those assholes. Ow.
I think
Oh shit! Right? Yeah, Fox has got the number.
I'll just send her the number.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
hi,
pretty sure I
one.
got it.
I can do this myself. I'm gonna call him up.
It rings like for a minute or so, and he picks up. He's like, "Hello,
Hey, Pache, it's Z.
hey, what can I do for you?"
Found out who paid the fucking wraiths to go after you.
How you know about that?
No reason. Shifty eye, skitter, run away.
Okay, but all right. Hey, I'm not gonna look a gift too closely. Like who did it?
Militech.
What?
Yeah, they set up a shiny little burner account with what would have been 10 payments of $30,000 a pop for killing you.
For killing me? Damn, that's expensive. You sure it's just for killing me?
Pretty sure. Otherwise, they're going to be a
300.
lot madder.
300K?
Yeah.
Damn, they really want me dead.
Well, y'all did
That's-
roll a convoy.
Well, yeah, but we turned over what we got. Well, not to them, but I mean,
I mean, still. They're Militech, man. It's a fucking corp.
right. Hey,
Remember they sent 3 assholes to our fucking show? Middle of your camp?
yeah. Well, no, I thought those were Continental Brands guys.
Still a corp. A corp's a corp, man.
Yeah. Hey, fair enough. I got a question. You in Night City right now? You and your band?
At the moment, yeah.
Hey, can you see what you can find out about a guy named Shiro Tanaka? I want to see if he's still alive. He's the guy who hired me to do that gig. And if they paid
Sure.
300K to kill me, I'm concerned about him.
I can take a look.
Yeah, look and let me know what you find, all right?
Yeah. I figured you'd want to know who the fuck was trying to kill you and how much they were getting paid to do it.
No, I appreciate it. If they're offering 300K to fucking Raff and Shiv to fucking come after my ass, that's a big deal. So we'll definitely take care of it.
Yep. Figured you wanted to know. All right. I'm going to go get a bottle of beer and fucking take a nap now.
He'll just hang
Have
out.
a good one. Click. Oh,
times.
a bunch of people had their debt paid off, and I fucking paid a bum $2,000.
Nice.
What?
Court money.
Doug was like, what?
What?
Yeah,
was
the
mili-
270K left over from the fucking Militech account.
Fucking blood money. Fuck them.
Fucking shredded it. Canceled out a
Well
bunch of
done.
people's debt at that fucking credit union, paid the bum next to me, and I still made $2,500 off the fucking info.
Nice.
Oh yeah, girl.
Oh, never let me leave without my black ice again. That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, live you learn. Probably start loading it now while you're napping.
Got about
Sure.
a week and a half to do whatever we need to do before this show.
Well, I think I might want to
Are
fucking
you-
take somebody out on a date again.
Are you going to be functionally capable of doing a show in a week and a half?
I could lay here in this bed and be functionally capable of what we need to do. I just wouldn't be a very good showman. But yes, I'll be
my
fine.
point.
Yeah, I'll be
Well,
fine.
Relax there, PT Barnum.
Remember the last
Take a week and a
time
half.
you broke your arm?
Yeah.
Freaking 3 weeks to be able to hold the mic properly.
Right.
Well, with what he did to my throat, I don't need a mic anymore. I'll just project.
Okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just straight science, right?
Right.
No, a week should be fine. I hope.
I'll just yell real loud.
If not, then I probably should have stayed at that hospital.
Yeah, fair enough.
Z will just kind of jokingly lean over to Polly and go, "Please tell me you installed a remote that will make him sound like a cat when he starts droning on about how he's the best. Please tell me you did that.
Shut up.
No, you're the best. You made the headache worth it. I love you, Polly."
All right.
Yeah, I'll be resting because I'm pretty fucked up. So
Okay. So, does Z want to check that guy out, or you guys want to just rest for now?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek into that guy because that I could do here.
Yep. Library search. Your good old friend. It's going to be a standard
Oh, thank
difficulty.
God.
So, yep. it's only
Something I could
13.
actually get a fucking roll on.
Yeah. See, doing interface stuff is a little difficult because there's no skill added to it. It's just flat out 16. All right.
Yeah, I
So-
still think that's janky as fuck.
It's weird, but I think they adjust most things accordingly for it, which is why you have like 6 difficulties and 8s and 10s. You know.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so you look up this guy named Shiro Tanaka. This is who the leader of the Sangre told you to check out.
Yeah.
You basically do some quick news feed searches and just some BBS cruising really quick, and you find out this guy died this morning. He was found dead in a dollhouse on Jig Street from an apparent mugging gone wrong. So
Jig Street. Really?
Jig, yep,
You heard it.
Jig Street is in Little Japantown, the combat zone.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's a place where you can get anything that your heart desires in many different
Yeah.
ways.
You can go there and jig.
Yep. And the dollhouse is essentially a brothel. You know, it's a prostitute den. The mugging was apparently initiated by a bunch of Tiger Claws, which is the gang that kind of runs throughout there. He essentially, the way that the news reports kind of wrote it up, he got held up, as he was leaving this prostitute den. He fought back, and you know what? Accidents happened in Night City, and he was pronounced dead.
I'd say I'll shoot that off in a message to Pache
You just get
with a link to the article.
you get one word back that says "fuck."
Sorry, man.
All right. So then, are we just resting then for the rest of the time, and then Polly's doing
Yeah, man.
her
I
construction?
got 18 hit points. I don't know what you thought I was gonna be doing.
I
Going
mean,
Hi.
I get a night's sleep and then fucking call up
Truman.
Truman, take her
I'm
out.
punching my thirst while I disassemble and make blueprints of what I need to do once the helmet gets here, and sorting out my parts, and then setting aside all the spare parts that aren't necessary for this operation,
Right.
but I can use for other stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking easy. You got you make a pretty good spreadsheet of stuff that you could use, like what's being utilized and what's not.
Is he able to repair my my actual
jack?
body armor though?
Yes, your armor jack can get repaired. Polly can fix it up for you. She can get that done, like in her sleep, essentially.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it was only down 3, so
Yeah, it goes back up to 11. So for Z, Truman is busy tonight, but she can meet you Tuesday night.
That works.
Okay.
She'll take her out. That gives Z plenty of time to get rid of this migraine.
So actually, Truman, when you talk to her, she's like, "Why don't you come by the house? We'll just hang out, watch some trids, just chill."
Sure, works for me.
All right.
Want me to bring anything?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I got everything we need here.
Cool.
once CD gives me the list of the 20,000, whether it's one thing or multiple things, I'll send that off to the
Michelle.
the record label.
Yeah,
or whatever.
it'll just be like a bunch of instruments that aren't the ones we normally use.
Higher end gear. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You within an hour you get approval. Like, yeah, where do you want us to have? Where would you like us to have these shipped to? Is the question you
Ground
get.
zero.
Oh yeah,
Zero.
send it to ground zero. We want it to arrive at this time on this day.
You get a call back. Like, no text. Like, she calls your ass.
Yeah.
What? Who got you ground zero?
Oh, you see, we kind of
He's fucked up. I forgot.
So yeah.
That's my turf and my connection. Who got you into ground zero?
That's just where we want it. I didn't say anything about us being there. Like, we'll be there to pick it up.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave them to your attention. But
Don't worry. If we decide to do business, it's you we're gonna do business with. I like the cut of your jib, lady.
all right, you go back to the party, Rocker Boy, and I'll
I'd
have that
say,
stuff sent out.
Z just looks at Polly and starts doing this.
She hangs up.
Listen,
Go back to
I like
sleep, lover
fucking with
boy.
people. I just like fucking with people. It's fun. I'll lay back down.
All right. So the night passes for the rest of the evening completely uneventfully. You know, Vox gets some nuts to rest. Z pops some painkillers and maybe takes a hot bath because her head's still kind of achy a little bit, just at the edge of awareness, enough to be really fucking annoying. Polly is working on her gear. CD's fucking glowering at everybody because fuck all you suck. And Max still has not returned. However,
Hey, Z did a good thing today. She's proud of herself.
flip side from Vox to Max, Max does hit you guys back if you get in hold of him. He's just out with the clan,
Yeah.
checking out some regular shit. There's some things that they gotta take care of as a Snake Nation. So that's just what he's doing.
I assume if any of us are not there, if like a day goes by, there'll probably be at the very least be a text message going out to that person like,
Yeah.
"Hey, everything good." We're like a family. There's no way we'd let that shit go without
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
still
checking
alive?
in.
We've all
What
lost
the fuck
enough.
did you do?
Right.
We're not losing anybody else.
Right. No shit.
Exactly.
So
Especially with the hot shit we're in right now.
Oh yeah.
Gotta check on everybody.
Especially after what just happened to you.
Yeah, and after the fact that Tyra's
And
still in
is
the
she
fucking
just-
hospital.
And she just snatched $300,000 of Militech money. We're about to burn.
270,000.
270.
We're about to burn 20 grand of that other shit. I mean, we're not making friends. Anyway.
We're about to
Except
turn,
for the
we're about
streets.
to burn 20 grand of shit in the person who's giving us 20 grand in her fucking home.
Want to
And she doesn't-
do?
right. She doesn't
This
know
is
we're
gonna
playing
be
yet.
righteous.
I want to do like what the
We are
Who
gonna
did.
die. We are gonna die so
I
hard.
want to put
wanna
a
do
bomb
what?
on the drum set. I want to do what the Who did, and I
Yeah.
want to put a bomb on the drum set.
Do not
hold
explode
on.
it until I'm away from it.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold
we're
on.
not
Do
gonna.
I have,
But I will
do
say
I have
yes.
Until we're
demolitions.
far enough away.
Wait, hold on. I actually either he has it or I might. Hold on.
y'all
Where's
crazy.
demolitions?
I don't want to hurt anybody, but then again, neither did the Who.
I've
and
got
they're-
a 1 in demolitions.
I'm
and a
pretty sure their
7 in
drummer
tech,
lost
so-
his hearing, so
Wow.
Yeah, Keith Moon was a little fucked up though.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Hey, there's cyber ears.
That
can
guy
replace
wasn't all
Harry.
there to begin
cyber
with.
ears. I don't. I'm kidding. I don't want to put anybody in our band in danger, but
Not yet.
No, the bomb will go off after we left the proximity.
the bomb will go. No, yeah. Okay. I don't want to be terrorists. I mean, I don't want to be a band of terrorists.
We'll just completely destroy the shit and set it on fire.
Yeah. That's. I want
Right.
to definitely do more Jimi Hendrix than anything else.
Let's let the Lizard King do his thing.
It's going to
Light
be
it on
if-
fire.
if
Technically,
we're gonna
that'd have to be-
We're going to have pyrotechnics and everything on the stage, and we're just going to kick a box over, kick a can over, and it's going to shoot it straight into the drum set.
Again, without me being near it.
Right.
So the next day at the hotel, Vox gets his helmet. It arrives via courier. And
I'll
it's
give it
there.
immediately over to Polly.
And Polly
uh,
can start getting on that.
Am I good to get back 5 hit points?
You will get your body back, yes.
That's
Get
fine.
your body back.
So Z will also gain her body back in hit points.
Cool, that's 6. Still nice.
Do believe
It's-
I need to gain my body back in hit points too.
I have
Actually,
5.
Oh, that's right, you
He
got shot.
Stabbed.
And he got
Oh,
shot.
yeah, shot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right, with the hand cannon.
Yep. So everybody heals. You guys have a pretty relaxing day. About halfway through Tuesday, this day that you guys get all this stuff done, you'll get a call. Well, Vox will get a call from Mr. White.
I'll answer. Mr. White.
Mr. Voxtone, I would like to inform you that your manager has survived surgery. She's just in the late stage recovery now for the trauma inflicted from some of the wounds.
Perfect. I'm assuming when she's capable, she'll reach out to us.
That would be my assumption, but I'm simply letting you know.
Perfect. Everything so far is on schedule, and I look forward to playing this first show for you.
Did you pick a venue?
Yes, we will play at the venue you have chosen,
Ground Zero. Excellent.
Ground Zero.
Simply
We have
let-
a package showing up about 2 hours before we start that we will definitely pick up and set up, but it will be attention to us.
Very well. He'll just hang up.
Perfect.
All
I
right.
really hope he's not an AI.
So,
Oh, I hope he is. It's gonna be the best.
so would I be really that on the nose with the gifts and stuff I just wrote? I don't know. Maybe I would. Who knows?
We haven't dug deep enough yet, so we don't know.
Right.
Right.
We have no idea.
So Wednesday rolls around. You guys gain another body's worth of hit points if you're missing any.
Oh, thank God.
Wednesday night is the night that Z has her date with Truman.
Yup.
Do you want to drive there or do you want to get picked up?
She'll just Uber over.
Okay, so Ubering to this place here. This is something
Now
interesting.
starts the debate: does Z show up in her mask or not?
That is a really good question
That is a
I
good
don't know
question.
the answer to. You guys, well, you guys, and by you guys I mean Z, you go to a place in Westbrook right on the edge of the executive zone.
Yeah, no mask.
Okay.
That made that real fucking easy.
Where you're at, she basically gives you the address of this incredibly tall, like glass and steel tower. You go there, your Uber drops you off, and she's waiting downstairs, and you said no mask. So Truman is just chilling in the lobby in one of these like leather chairs, watching the door, waiting for you to show up. Now she recognizes the clothes. That's the first thing that catches her eyes because you kind of dress the same regardless, unless you're going different.
I mean, standard straight black.
Okay. You walk in and you'll see Truman kind of tilt her head, stand up. She's like, wait.
Z'll just wave.
She'll laugh. She's like, hey, I finally get to see you. And that is fucking awesome.
Well, to be fair, you live in the corporate zone.
Well, not quite. Almost.
Close enough for a little bit of discomfort showing up normal.
Fair enough. I don't think there are any Continental guys in this block, but I do get where you're coming from. I know you guys have a bone to pick. But she'll walk over and give Z a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
I'd say she'll hug her back, give her a kiss on the cheek.
And you guys will go up to the elevator, and it shoots up to like the 40th floor. When it dings open, you realize that this entire floor is one fucking apartment. Like you walk into a small hallway, and it's just one massive. There's no separate doors for different apartments. It's just one massive fucking apartment. She's got the whole fucking floor. And when she walks out, you'll see like on like a sunken living room a little further away, like maybe about 10, 20 feet from the elevator you guys get out of, there's a couch that kind of almost like a sitting area, and projected from the ceiling is like basically like your television. You know, it's just
Yeah.
holographic projection. And sitting down on this couch is fucking Verge just strumming away at his guitar.
Fuck.
And Yona's just sipping champagne out of like a coffee mug.
I love my life.
And when you walk in, Verge is like, hey, True, who's the fan, I'm guessing?
Oh, what's the matter, Truman? Forget me already?
Oh, shit. I did not recognize you without the mask. Hey, what's up? It's good to see you. And he just kind of nudges Yona, and Yona's like, oh, hi. Hey, I didn't know we were
Hi.
having company. And she kind of looks around, kind of confused. And she's wearing like pajama pants and like a tank top, clearly not expecting company. And Truman's just sitting there in like jeans and a t-shirt. He's like, what? Hey, I didn't ask permission when I brought people over. And Truman's like, neither do I. And she's like, walks past the sunken living area, kind of gestures to follow her to this little bar they have off to the side. Now,
Z'll follow.
as high as they are up off the ground, you get this really awesome view of what used to be the heart of Night City. You know, it's above most of the other buildings around it. and this side of the floor faces where essentially the city itself kind of grows out of the rest of the land around it. So like you have the corporate area, then Westbrook, and there's a small like strip of land that leads into where Night City proper used to be, and that's what it's overlooking. And Z is brought over towards the bar, and Truman goes behind and makes you guys both a drink. It's a nice, casual drink, nothing really potent, nothing really strong.
Yeah.
And she just kind of chuckles this whole time. She's like, hey, this is fucking great. I didn't think you would actually show up without Sans mask, which is really cool. But I have a question. I heard that your manager is in a hospital not that far from here. Is that true?
Yeah, she is. So was Vox. Far
Whoa.
shorter stay, but yeah.
Are they both okay?
Vox is all right. He got out same day. She's still in recovery.
Yeah. Hey, Yona, who told you about that, by the way? And Yona's like, just, word out there. And I heard it got set up, and, people, I was just curious, like, if something bad happened. That's all.
Yeah, something bad happened.
Fair enough. Would you like to roll human perception?
Sure. Where is that?
Human perception
There
is
it is.
under skills, and this
It's under
social
empathy
skill.
and
the
it's
right
shitty.
side.
We'll see what happens.
Mine's high. I should have gone, but I'm high.
Yeah, but you're high and you're also
On
not
painkillers.
potentially dating Truman.
So Z got a 12, Yona got a 14 on a persuasion. When Yona is like, oh, it's just some people, it doesn't really sound completely truthful.
No,
But-
she's probably lying to me.
Right. It seems more of like, not because she's trying to be maliciously deceitful is what you get the feeling of. It's just she's not telling the whole truth.
That's all right. I already know Yona doesn't trust me, and I wouldn't trust me either, so...
Fair enough. So essentially, the night will go very nice. Like, it's just relaxed. It's just you guys chill out.
Good, 'cause that's what fucking Z wanted. She's like, I just need to fucking get out of the house.
It's a no-pressure night. 100%. And so
Excellent.
the question I have for you, though, is that the three of them will try to get an impromptu jam session going in the apartment. They have a fucking recording studio in their apartment. Because they have the whole fucking floor of this building, does Z play with them?
Maybe to blow off a little bit of steam, yeah.
Okay.
Got you recorded.
This
Probably.
basically, like, when you actually just jam with them for like an hour or two, everybody relaxes. Like, it's not that like Truman had any guard up around you, and it wasn't like Verge did either. Yona definitely did, though. But with you fucking around with them as she's playing bass and both you and Truman are trying to like dueling, drum sets, she chills the fuck out. Like, you can tell that much like slogans for shirts for Z and for everybody in the band is like a family. This band is very much the same way. They live together. This is their place. Like, they actually have this floor together. And you see all these old records all over the wall in the recording studio that they have. Not in the recording space itself, obviously, but like in the mixer room, etc., in the engineering room. There are old school records and vinyl on the walls. Like, these people are fans of music. Not just any one genre. They're not just like, fuck it, we're gonna, whore out our art. Like, they actually really, really love what they do. So when you guys play, they actually start playing like some real old classic songs from like the early 2000s, maybe some stuff from Samurai, Carrie Eurodyne, a bunch of like old school stuff that doesn't see a lot of play these days, but is very much a bit of nostalgia for people who actually really love the music scene that evolved in Night City. So there's a lot of feeling involved in it. Like, not like, we're going to play stuff that, we really connect with, but it's just stuff that we really enjoy and really like and appreciate and respect. So there's a lot of stuff that gets played through. You guys go through like probably a dozen or so different songs, maybe more actually. Some of it takes longer because hey, let's jam a bit. Oh, that riff doesn't sound good. Let's try another one. So it's a lot of back and forth, and the creative process kind of reminds you a lot of working with your band. These guys, though, not quite as well oiled as you all. You guys feel like the band to be a lot more freeform, back and forth with ideas. These guys kind of stick within their pigeonhole, but they do gesture out and kind of give commentary on everybody else's work in the band.
Yeah.
But it's not like they all know each other's roles, essentially.
Interesting dynamic.
Yeah, not quite the same. Similar in some ways to slogans, but definitely not exactly the same.
Well, to be fair, they probably all didn't grow up in combat zones or in the wastelands.
I didn't grow up in a convict zone.
Yona, you definitely don't get the hint. Like to her, this place she's comfortable as fuck with it. Truman sometimes gets uncomfortable. Remember, her dad was a cop. Her mom was a
her
beat
dad was a
poet.
cop. Yep.
And she told you she found Yona strung out at a club with Verge. So Verge also is like, this is cool and I like this. I have nice things, but he's a lot more grounded. Yona doesn't seem to have that same bit. Like she doesn't act like she expects things from them without asking, but she holds herself in private like somebody who's used to being catered to.
Yeah.
Like either her family was in the corporate world, or she was just raised in a richer family. Whatever that case may be, she's a little more, like, I guess, not really stuck up, but a little more like it's filled with expectations.
Refined.
Yeah, refined is a good word.
I'd
for
say
it.
they'll probably note that Z, at least for a little while, just kind of hanging around their place, is trying not to look uncomfortable. But probably is.
Fair
Just
enough.
kind of like, I am not used to being around nice things in general.
Well, they definitely ply you with a lot of drinks. Since you're not driving, there's no like fear of that.
Yeah, she wasn't about to take Max's fucking SUV.
Yeah, that'd be an adventure. Side
Especially since
quest.
she doesn't have drive.
But the night goes well. It's relaxing. It's cool. You get to jam out a bit. Maybe chill out later on. Hit up their hot tub. Fucking relax. Watch some movies. The whole band's there the whole time. Like it's a date, but it's kind of like, hey, let's hang out with my
Meet
family.
the family.
Type date. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just chill.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe the next one she'll bring him around slogans.
Maybe.
That'll
Maybe.
be funny. Here, come hang out in the
It's-
hotel.
Hey, CD loves everybody. You should really talk with him.
Yep.
See would sooner fucking slit her throat.
So about midnight is when everybody parts ways. They have to go to do some voiceover work for a commercial the following day,
Yeah.
and so they got to kind of tuck in before too late. So you head out. It's really nice, really relaxed, and it was a good time.
Do the same thing she did before as she leaves, because I'm assuming Truman walks her
Oh
out,
yeah, she goes down with you.
pick up her hand, kiss it.
It's really kind of chill. It's weird. From as I guess stuck up they appeared a lot. When going on their shows and their press tours and all that shit. They're actually kind of down to earth. It's just there's the different world from you guys, obviously.
Yeah. And it makes sense why at least two of them want to sing about having the better things in life, because they did and do.
Yeah. All you gotta do now is sign a contract and you're good. So Z makes it back.
Step one of converting Z.
Oh jeez.
Yep.
Who are you kidding? I'm trying to bring Truman back to her roots.
Z makes it back
Painless.
without incident later on that evening. And then I assume we're waiting for
Jeff,
the.
that's how you do a date.
You don't
None of
have
this fucking
grenades.
none of this grenade throwing shit.
Yeah, but mine was fun.
So was mine.
I'm
I fucking
kidding.
played drums. Kicked back, relaxed. Got rid of my fucking headache.
I got shot. I caught grenade shrapnel. I was knocked unconscious. I
Yeah,
was
I'm good without all
threatened.
that. Things went good. She was supposed to see me without my mask, but lives in a near corporate zone, so not a good plan for me to go masked up. Hung out with all of
Get
them.
you a different mask for when you go.
Right.
That's all right. Too late now.
That's fine. I
Absolutely.
could show up with a different face next time. Nobody would be any the wiser.
Yeah, body sculpting is a thing. You can just be completely changed.
But yeah, no, they were all there. Yona actually finally fucking relaxed.
Rising.
Apparently,
How'd you get the pole out?
How'd I get what? Oh, the pull out of her
Pole.
ass?
Yeah.
She jammed for a bit on bass. I played drums. We hung out. Basically treat her like a fucking musician and she chills the fuck out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird little meet the family date. Suppose that means next time I have to have her around you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love to come down and see the whatever motel
hotel.
we happen to be in.
Well,
You know, all five
Not-
of us packed into a 2-bedroom
Not
hotel room.
they, just her.
Oh, just her? Yeah, have her
Just her.
down, man. Shit.
I'd say, don't get me wrong, like Verge, Iona's alright. Neither one of them's my type.
Whatever.
there.
Vox, you get a ding from Tyra's agent.
I'll check it.
It's just a text message like, hey, Doc says I gotta stay for a bit, but they let me have my phone back. Thanks for one, and two, I just got an account transfer for 10 grand. What's going on?
I'll respond with, I'm glad you're all right, and no need to thank me. I mean, anyone with a conscience would have done the same. I don't know why you just got 10K, because we haven't gotten paid as far as I'm aware.
Do you say any of that out loud?
Yeah. I'm laying probably on the couch.
Yeah, he's on the bed like...
He's on the
Holy
bed and he's
shit.
fucked up. He's on pain meds and shit.
Ask
ain't
her
quiet.
what bank she banks through.
What bank do you bank through?
Oh, Night City National. It's not the same
Is
bank.
that the one that I knocked? It's
No.
not the same bank I knocked over.
Nope.
Okay,
No idea.
not the one I knocked over.
She sends you a text back. She's like, yeah, I'll ask. I just got the ding for the transfer. I thought maybe you guys did a show.
I'll just
That was its
not
online
yet,
merge.
and I'll send her the date for our show, but that it's on the down low for now.
You get a smiley face in return.
I'll just reply with get better soon. You know.
5
Send her a-
minutes. 5 minutes later, you get a message. It's a screenshot of her bank statement. It's electronic funds transfer from all your shit selling online. You guys
Holy
owe another
shit.
$10,000 worth of music and merch.
Oh yeah.
I'll forward that over to Z. She's our tech wizard. Be like, here, check it out.
She's not the tech
Music and
wizard.
merch.
She's-
Well,
Polly.
I'm the
Well,
net.
Well, she's the
that's right.
she's a net runner.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'm the net runner. Holy shit, Polly, we just sold fucking 10 grand worth of merch
And music.
and music.
Remember, we
Yeah.
dropped that single on Continental shit like 3 days ago.
Hell yeah.
Hey
And
Ray,
we're gonna have
can
new
I
music
check
coming out
who
in
is
2 weeks.
buying shit from us?
Yeah.
Who?
So you hit the data pool and start scrolling through like all the history of payments and like all
Like through the account
yeah.
and
You basically go through all the itinerary for stuff that's been transferred out and ordered. It's from people all over Night City, all over Night City. What's been funny is a lot of places that are serviced primarily by WPMG within that main like broadcast area. That's a lot of people from that are buying your shit. You get a fairly large number of purchases from, like, say, Watson, places around Ground Zero, some from New Westbrook. Like, it's all over the city.
shit. Like you literally just see Z scrolling through this, going, "Fuck, really? All right."
We're making noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're apparently making noise that people like.
Just
The
wait.
more shits we disturb, the more exposure we'll get.
You know?
There's no such thing as bad exposure. I'm just saying.
Well,
you
unless it
think,
gets
you,
killed,
think after the show we're gonna fucking kick up 50K?
we might. Or
Considering-
they might suppress
considering-
everything.
Considering we're dropping new music and it's going to be exclusive for Ground Zero when we go live, I think so.
And it's right. It's gonna be live, man.
Not to mention, after you do what you got to do, we can potentially sell bird's eye view of our concert because I'll have it recording through my mask, so people will be able to see and hear as
Yeah,
if they were on
fun,
stage
man.
with us.
It's almost done.
Be an interesting brain dance.
Once I'm done with that, though, I gotta transfer all the fucking cosmetics over.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, we got a
need to
week
make
and a half. We're fine.
We need to make our rocker boy look pretty.
I gotta keep the aesthetics
Cover all
straight.
that up. Just
Well-
all of this.
Polly definitely has enough time to get that kind of hammered out before the show, since you guys have at least like a week to go anyways. So with Nate bowing out for fading out and with Max not here, I don't want to go too far into anything else, especially with
Right,
the 20K
yeah.
show. Plus we got some downtime we gotta have anyways. So what we'll do is we'll call it early
and I got to
tonight.
come up with some songs.
Yep, gotta come with some new
Yes.
songs before your show for Mr. White, and then the fucking massive. If you guys burn the stage, you're probably gonna set the stage on fire. I know it. I just already know it.
CD's
so-
involved. Yeah, something's getting lit on fire or shot
Yeah,
or both.
and that's where we're gonna wrap. Next session, we're gonna pick up with the band using that 20,000 euro bucks they got from DM Brands to do a fully produced music video / performance. Now they have some crazy plans for it, so let's see what they do.